FM 105.
Get ready tonight to, like you, celebrate Christmas Eve, not at the lounge, but we're at home with family. Also, of course, next weekend we have New Year's Eve on a Sunday night. Christmas sold out in the lounge, going to be a party. We'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this coming week, though. 8 o'clock is when we kick the music off. Great staff to take care of you. Of course, buffets through the week. That's breakfast and lunch. Great dance floor. It's all there. And we'd love to have you come by. We have a lot of fun. We have the spot dances and all the stuff and a lot of specials. Love to have you come on by and join us. A lot of great people. Well, you know a lot of them anyway. That's the Oldies but Goodies Lounge, right in the lobby of the beautiful Fantasyland Hotel. Come and see us through the front door of the hotel or by West Edmonton Mall. Either way, we will be looking for you. All right? Okay. We're going to look a lot like Christmas, and it is, isn't it? Other than the temperature. Oh, it's beautiful. Bing Crosby, Dare Bingle himself, and then Marty Robbins is going to do a classic from 1963 with BB and the OBGs.
Merry Christmas, FM 105.
Yeah, blow a tube and an amp and get a hit. That's what that one's all about. Great cut. Some blues and Marty Robbins. Don't worry about me. Sunday morning, Barry Boy. Morning to you. Got birthdays. Riley Tookie's got a 41st. And that's coming from Pat and Lucy and all the family. His 41st birthday is Christmas Day tomorrow. Just got a call that Glenn is celebrating his 14th birthday, and Mom said Dad's taking him down. He wants to get his learners. I said, oh, is that scary? Karen got back from San Diego by the sea, so we did her happy birthday, and just a lot of birthdays going on. Super. What's really interesting, Karen just got back from San Diego. She's saying, called down, was talking to a friend, it was hailing down there, and snow forecast, of course, for Los Angeles. And here we are with a weather forecast that won't quit. As a matter of fact, we're going to hear it right now.
Edmonton weather.
Well, I'll tell you, here's how it looks, and it looks just wonderful, I'll tell you. We're looking for a high today of -2. Very little wind, maybe up to 20 clicks. Overnight, -7. That's very comfortable. Now, for tomorrow, Christmas Day, they're saying anywhere from +2 to +5, and in some cases for the city of Edmonton, they're calling for +3. So any way you look at it, it's going to be beautiful. Right now in downtown Edmonton, we have -7, FM 105 degrees.
Alberta Trophy and Elite Sportswear's business.
Certainly, Drew and Steve, all the staff at Elite Sportswear Alberta Trophy wish you a very Merry Christmas. And boy, your patron has been appreciated. Well, you heard it. They're lodging Elite going into a new location in the West End. And of course, that means Alberta Trophy taking over all of the space that's now housing Elite Sportswear and Alberta Trophy. So I tell you, it's going to be just incredible. And I always tell you, when you go into Alberta Trophy Elite Sportswear, plan on spending some time. Either location, West End, 115th Avenue, 142nd Street, or over on the South Side, 51st Avenue and 92nd Street, because they have so much to show you. Look of champions in Elite and the choice of champions in Alberta Trophy. Right now, still under the same roof, both locations, but in the West End. By the middle of January, Elite will be on the road. I'm on 118th Avenue, 146th Street, and Alberta Trophy, where they are right now, 115th and 142nd. Merry Christmas from all the gang.
It's an Elvis birthday bash.
That's great.
A rock and roll party. Get your tickets now at the Drake.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's Will's first appearance in town, and I haven't seen him work. I hear he's just dynamite as Elvis, and of course, Keith, salute to Tom Jones. Well, that's backed by popular demand. Of course, Billy will do his Jerry Lee, and well, the Blue Train Band. I'll be emceeing the Sunday night show. That's the 6 o'clock show on the 7th. Friday night at 8, Saturday night at 8, and then Sunday at 6. So we look forward to seeing you. You make the Sunday show. The Elvis birthday bash going on at the Drake's. Going to be super. Tickets available right now. I'm going to go to the Las Vegas scene, homegrown rock and roll with West Acres and the Rebels coming up next.
Weekends are more fun with FM 105.
Yeah. 12 gifts of Christmas. The late Alan Sherman who got us over there. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Great stand-up comic. Very talented man. Starting at noon today, it's an old-fashioned Alberta family Christmas. Join us for all of your holiday favorites. A Merry Christmas from FM 105. Oh, I got a call. Joe and Mary Skarpinski are celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary, and that's coming up on the 30th, about a half a dozen days away. So, Donna, everybody, the whole gang, all the family, want me to wish them a happy anniversary, and I've just done that. By the way, to our Coffee Clutch gang, who were definitely in, probably shook this morning, couldn't figure it out, probably open up with a mental alarm anyway, even though you get an extra hour sleep. We didn't have our coffee clutch. Won't be doing that for a while because Tim's closed today. Hebert Road location is open, all right? The Hebert Road one will be open, I understand, till around supper time or so. And, of course, the one out at Castle Downs, Huey and the gang, is open to take care of you, too. Nat King Cole, Natalie's father. Just a classic guy and a voice like velvet. Oh, Holy Night. Brenda Lee will be following up with great cut. My request called Sweet Now.
Holy night.
Barry Boyd plays the oldies but goodies on FM 105.
Sweet nothing.
Brenda Lee in 1960. I got a call from Diane. Diane said, Bear, Carol was only 6 years old when Brenda Lee did that song. If you do elementary math, means that 41 for Carol. Happy birthday to you from Diane, calling in our own Diane from FM 105. Yes, that's the one. Going to the top of the hour with Hello, Goodbye, the Beatles. Took it number 1 in 67. Open up the next hour with a Christmas song by those three, Peter, Paul, and Mary, and a Marvelous Toy.
CFMG 104.9 Edmonton.
Hey, Peter, Paul, and Mary. We're going to Toronto to Shirley Matthews. Did a great cut called Big Town Boy in 1964. And Dale and Grace team up and leaving it all up to you on a Sunday morning with BB and the OBGs right here in FM 105. Mr. Rock and Roll, Chuck Berry, Run Rudolph. Christmas goodie. 11 after 11 o'clock. I want to say hi to Kim and Donald, who are going to become Mr. and Mrs. Copeland next Sunday, I understand. Yeah, and the Murphys want to wish the Copelands a Merry Christmas, too. Yeah, okay, you two. And you have your big day next Sunday, and I'm going to congratulate you right here and now. Of course, wishing you a Merry Christmas on our show this morning. It's our Christmas program. And, boy, I bring along with a Christmas present for all of us. You know, it's going to be really great, I think, for the young kids to be able to get their sleds and all the stuff out tomorrow and go out there, the skates and whatever, and find that they have maybe a +3 day. Now, of course, we don't want all the outdoor rinks melting either, but and even at that, you know, the ice isn't that thick. You got to be really careful. You can do any of that. But anywho, it's going to be nice for the kids to go on out and have fun and play with their toys and everything and have a nice day to do it in. We're looking for -2 for our high today and +3 for tomorrow, Christmas Day. Oh, not to make you shake, isn't it, Jerry? Joy, I mean, Jerry.
Come on over, baby.
There's Yorgie. Ah, yes. Just came in and said, International Christmas. You bet. We cover them all. There's Yorgie. Yorgie said, you just go nuts at Christmas. We've got the Alberta Lung Association with the 1996 Golf Privilege Club Discount Golf Book is back. Just in time for Christmas, okay? Now, you can enjoy great golf discounts at over 700 fantastic golf courses. See, we go with the +2 forecast. They're thinking about golf already. Of course, that's in Alberta, BC, and 11 western states this covers. And still only $35 too. And best of all, your dollars go to support the Lung Health Research Program in Alberta. You want to get information? 492-0354. Now, maybe a little late to include this in your Christmas shopping, but give them a holler anybody. It's certainly a great gift at any time.
Hi, it's Charlie Redmond. Tomorrow on the Charlie and Charlie Morning Show. Darn lonely it'll be without Charlie West, too. He's on vacation. But we do have some things to preserve. Cameras to give away on the Charlie and Charlie Morning Show. Also, we'll treat you to a politically correct Christmas and tell you why you shouldn't be wearing push-up bras. Always hated the darn things. That's tomorrow on the Charlie and Charlie Morning Show on FM 105.
Well, actually, that will not be tomorrow. Matter of fact, it'll probably be about Wednesday, won't it? Oh, well, anyway, they'll be back on, and they are doing their morning show. And by the way, people have been calling me about walking around the women's... No, I'm not playing. That's Charlie and Charlie's exclusive library. Sorry about that.
Grandpa Fonzie, tell me about the old days.
Bridge the generation gap with Johnny Rockets, West Edmonton Mall.
There you go, right by the Ice Palace, main level, West Edmonton Mall. And Johnny Rockets, we got the only one in Canada right now. Oh, dynamite. Tell you, I have trouble talking about that without, licking my lips and everything, thinking about those malts and shakes with the real ice cream and all the goodies and the great service and the staff putting on their show behind the counter with those bottles of ketchup turned into microphones. Never know what they're going to sing, but they do a great job. And, of course, they have great foods, the burgers and the sandwiches and everything. You can also get some souvenirs there, too. Go in there right by the Ice Palace. And you find them right in the main level, Johnny Rockets, and they'll Wayne and the staff will take care of you. Go see
So
them.
you've been in an accident. Phone 472-1544.
That's the number to call. Bruce Church and the staff. I wouldn't do it today, though, but of course, you can give them a call and they'll get back to you. Leave your number. TriStar Collision is at 101st Street, 127th Avenue, northeast area of town. And, boy, I'll tell you, they do a super job. Know them personally, been in the shop, front and back, know what it's all about, and seen the vehicles before and after. Oh, before and then after. Boy, it makes you feel so good. See them coming out looking like brand new. Do, of course, all the domestic vehicles and are also factory authorized to repair VW, Porsche, Audi, Nissan, Hyundai. That laser-controlled frame and unitized body repair and the ultra-modern painting with that baking to give it durability. Bruce Church and the staff, TriStar Collision, wishing you a very, very Merry Christmas. And so are we.
Merry Christmas.
Some people won't mind their own business, will they? Some of a kissing Santa Claus. Ronettes, Ron Spector, and the Ronettes on a Sunday morning. BB, tell you what, we're going to get a group in. Super group did a song called You Were on My Mind, the We Five. And then we're going to bring in tradition. Here's tradition. The singing barber. Originally he was a barber. Next thing you know, he's the biggest thing on radio and then on into television. He's been around that long. Now, how old Perry Como is now. But Perry Como, the Ray Charles singer, is going to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Coming up next, BB and the OBGs are right here. Much admired gentleman, Perry Como. Somebody say he's still around. Yeah, have yourself a merry little Christmas. Of course, that's a wish from all of us to you, too. Don't forget now, the dinner tonight at Uncle John's Restaurant in Forest Saskatchewan, the free Christmas dinner for those that are by themselves. Don't want you to be on the lonesome side, okay? So join John and his staff at the restaurant for a nice turkey dinner on the house, okay? And that's going on tonight at 6 o'clock. And once again, thanks to the IGA out there in the food bank for helping out John and the gang to put on the dinner once again this year for you out there. Speaking about dinners downtown, have a listen here.
If you're looking for a cozy, comfortable eatery, your search starts in the living room.
More music, more fun. FM 105.
Well, I tell you, talent, eh? Bobby Gaudio, Frankie Valli, and the Four Seasons doing Stay, Maurice Williams Zodiac song. And did a great job of it, too. It's a Sunday morning at 23 to 12, sir, from Donald, the groom-to-be, and Kim going down the aisle, going to the chapel next Sunday. Mentioned Uncle Brad will be 38 on the 30th. I was going to make him 29. Well, he says, lay it on him. He can handle it. Oh, I tell you, we've got a weather forecast that won't quit. It is absolutely gorgeous. Have a listen.
Edmonton weather.
Well, here's how it goes. Believe it or not, we are looking for plus temperatures for Christmas Day this year. Matter of fact, today we're supposed to get to -2, which is extremely comfortable. We're not far away from it right now. Overnight, -7, light winds, maybe up as high as 25 clicks, mostly around 20. Then for tomorrow, Christmas Day, anywhere between +2 and +5 is what's being called for in the city of Edmonton area. So we're cutting it up and saying +3 forecast time. In downtown Edmonton right now, we have -5 FM 105 degrees.
Weekends are more fun with FM 105.
Oh, it's down to the bus stop. You got great weather for it. You're not going to get snowed on, rain on. You're going to have nice weather. But don't lighten up too much. No tank tops. We're not into that yet. We have -5 degrees outside, everybody, and we're forecast for at least a +2, maybe as high as +5 for Christmas Day tomorrow. Boy, is that going to be dynamite. And before I close off my Christmas show today, from all the gang, now these are folks that I talk about and everything on the radio show, RP's Fantasyland, where we have, of course, the lounge, where I'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, living room, cafe, gallery, Johnny Rockets, Big Bite Restaurant, TriStar Collision, Beam Folks and Jiffy Vac, Elite and Alberta Trophy, Smitty's, Tim Hortons, open to leave anybody out. They all wish you a Merry Christmas, and make sure it is a safe one, all right? Now, we're going to have traditional Christmas coming up at noon right here in FM. So just leave it on, okay? And there's your Christmas music. And if you haven't heard your favorite, you're going to, it'll be there. And it'll take us all through this Christmas Eve and then on through Christmas Day. It's what it's all about. So, nothing like having the Christmas stuff on when you're taking the wrappings off those gifts. You've been wondering what that's all about. Feeling it, trying to shake it a little bit. Not to do that. Anyway, we're going to have Lightning Strikes, Luke Christie, Gotta Know by Elvis. And that'll take us through the top of the hour. And, of course, we'll see you next Sunday morning for our New Year's Eve morning show. Ho, ho. And we'll be looking about 1996. Oh, boy. Doesn't it fly by? That'll be next Sunday morning, 9 to noon. Traditional Christmas will be coming up for you in 9 minutes' time right here.
CFMG 104.9 Edmonton.
FM 105.
Oh, good morning to you. It's Barry Boyd, BB and the OBGs. 2 minutes after 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning. A special Sunday morning, of course, the 24th of December. It is our Christmas show. Speaking of Christmas, got a couple of requested Christmas cuts coming up. One is the many that Elvis did, Santa Bring My Baby Back, and the Ronettes. Ronnie Spector and the Ronettes going to do Frosty the Snowman. And we'll do some kissing on the phone with Paul Link. All kinds of good stuff coming up for you right here on FM 105. The Earth Band, Shalala. The year of 1964, Sunday morning with Barry Boy. Good morning to you. It's 9 after 9 o'clock on FM 105. And boy, the most unpredictable thing of all, of course, has got to be the weather. How about hail in San Diego? Prospects of snow in Los Angeles. And what are we looking for? Well, we are looking for a high today of -2. And for tomorrow, Christmas Day, it looks like +3. Could get as high as +5. Crazy, eh? We'll take it. Mind you, I don't know about you, but I don't want to get too warm. See too much melting and then refreezing. Pretty paper, the Big Al Robson, 9:16 Sunday morning, Barry Boyd. I want to mention a very good friend of mine, John, at Uncle John's restaurant in Fort Saskatchewan. Has got something special going on for tomorrow, Christmas Day, turkey dinner. John found out that there's a lot of folks that really have no family and really have nobody around for Christmas Day, and spending Christmas Day by yourself is no fun. So why don't you take advantage of it? Go on out to Uncle John's restaurant tomorrow at 6 o'clock and enjoy a free turkey dinner if you're by yourself, okay? And big thanks to the IGA out that way and the food bank, too, that helped out. No charge, Uncle John's in Fort Saskatchewan, 6 tomorrow night. If you're by yourself, no family or friends, spend Christmas dinner with, we'll go on out and meet some new friends at Uncle John's in Fort Saskatchewan. Well done, John. Superstar.
Alberta Trophy and Elite Sportswear's business.
Yeah, Cat and the Goose, you heard on the rebound. Floyd Kramer's great instrumental from 61. There's Higher and Higher. I've got one of the most requested Christmas novelty cuts year after year after year. It's one of those things where we talk about it, those of us that are on the air, and say, oh, if I got to play that one more time. But it really is an interesting cut. Of course, man from Australia, Ralph Harris. Tara out our Drawson Way. Tara Gribby. It's one of her favorites, so can't be wrong. All the kids love it. 6 White Boomers, Ralph Harris.
Australia.
There was a big Australian export, let me tell you. Spent a lot of time in Canada. I remember when Tommy Kangaroon came up and promotion people came out with what they called a wobble board. You just heard it going on the boom, 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 boom. Do you remember we used to go to my platter parties in the old days? You may remember we used to carry it around. Couldn't do it like Ralph. Ralph Harris, 6 White Boomers, particularly for Tara and all the 6 White Boomer fans on a Sunday morning with Barry Boyd. Oh, tell you, busy weekend over at the lounge in the Fantasyland Hotel, of course, right in the lobby. A lot of folks in. A Christmas party. Alaskan executives, remember their big group? Good to see you, gang. It was super of you to come out. And I was really quite surprised how busy we were with all the Christmas shopping go on. But boy, the mall was jumping. Was it jumping? I'll tell you. Something else. All the staff, everybody at the Fantasyland Hotel, want me to take this time to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And, of course, to thank you all for your patronage. Been a big year. Of course, everybody enjoying the lounge. And, of course, our 50s, 60s good stuff on a weekend. We got underway at 8 o'clock. The coming weekend, we'll get underway at 8 o'clock Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Back here on the radio with our last show of the year next Sunday morning. Gives me a chance to welcome you to the new year by a few hours ahead. And then, of course, that night we are sold out with a big gang. We're going to have a party for our New Year's Eve right in the Oldies but Goodies Lounge in the lobby of the Fantasyland Hotel. So if you make it out on the weekend, we'll be looking for you.
Merry Christmas! FM 105.
We went to a Christmas party with Bobby Curtola and then invited to come a little bit closer, Jay Black and the Americans on a Sunday morning at Barry Boyd, where it's 25 to 10 o'clock. And went out for Janet Les and all the Hermit fans from 1964. Peter New and the gang into something good. Yeah, Hermit's into something good Sunday morning at 22 minutes to 10 o'clock. Oh, I'm going to give you the whole prognostication right now.
Edmonton weather.
I think it looks absolutely fantastic for a 24th into 25th of December, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. All right, for the city of Edmonton surrounding areas, we are looking at sunny. Wind southwest 10 clicks today and a high near a -2 today. Now, overnight, wind southwest 20 and clicks, nice. Low near -7, very comfortable. And for Christmas Day tomorrow, morning cloudy periods, then sunny, winds west 25, and a high near +3. We have -9 at that 105 degrees right now.
Weekends are more fun with FM 105.
Mr. Rockville, Connecticut, and Mecca, Gene Pitney by request. And of course, before that, we heard Silver Bells by the just the incredible Supreme. Sunday morning, we've got 13 minutes, 10 o'clock, and -9 on the move up. Looking for a -2 today and a +3 for tomorrow, Christmas Day. Marvelous.
Bridge the generation gap with Johnny Rockets, West Edmonton Mall.
Oh, you're so square, but you don't care. Wayne the gang, Johnny Rockets, what a super place. Try that peanut butter shake that he's been talking about. And but they weren't open yet, so I didn't have time to get back. But I'm going to during the week. Real ice cream game. Baskin Robbins make it for him, and it goes in the shakes. And the idea, of course, of Johnny Rockets, and we have the only one in Canada, right next to the Ice Palace, West Edmonton Mall, is to let you know that if you weren't around during the 50s and early 60s, what a real shake tasted like. If you were, then it'll bring back good memories for you anyway. Yep, so get on in there and see him. Food is superb. Great place to be. Feel good when you get right by the Ice Palace, main level, West Edmonton Mall. Go in and see him at Johnny Rockets. And from Wade and all the staff do such a great job. A Merry Christmas to you from all the gang at Johnny Rockets. Jerry Mars and the Pacemakers, 64, Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying. I always enjoy playing music. It's well done by talented people that have had a chance to meet. And in a lot of cases, MC a show with or two through the years. And that's an example. Jerry Marsden and the Pacemakers. Sunday morning with BB and the OBGs.
FM 105.
And Mr. Sing Along with Miller. And a classic Christmas song called The 12 Days of Christmas, 5 after 10 o'clock. Good morning to you. It's Barry Boyd. Second hour, FM 105, BB and the OBGs. Our Christmas show the day before. Great to be here. Be able to wish you all a Merry Christmas from yours truly. All our great advertisers, all the fine folks here at FM 105. And getting a lot of calls. I tell you, you've been just super. And the cards, incredible. Both here and, of course, over at the Oldies but Goodies Lounge. Dynamite. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Ooh, and Moody River. Remember Pat Boone? Debbie's dad? Yeah. Rovers!
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
There's another one like the Boomers. Get so many calls for. I tell you, I'm just going to hold Pat Boone up a sec. I got a call on a gentleman on a cell phone calling from the White Mud. Said they've got a bad one. About a 4-call pileup. South of 53rd, going east, and apparently it's blind. You come around the bend, you can't see it. Be careful, okay? Apparently the police are there. It's a truck involved, cars. It doesn't sound very good. Lake Clyde McFadder and Lover Please Sunday morning. Of course, came to town, do the first rock show at the Jube back in the early 60s. Oh, boy, what an artist. Some kind of terrific, that dude. Nice guy, too. Good morning to you. It's Barry Boyd. We've got 18 minutes after 10 o'clock. Uncle John's Restaurant in Fort Saskatchewan. Started doing this a few years ago, and that's on Christmas Day, which is tomorrow. At 6 o'clock, there will be a free Christmas dinner for those folks that are alone. It's nothing to do with not having funds or anything. It's free dinner. Go down to Uncle John's tomorrow in Fort Saskatchewan at 6 o'clock, and he'll have a turkey dinner for you, okay? And I'm sure it will be a full house. So well done, John, and thanks to the IGA folks out Fort Saskatchewan and the food bank, too, for helping out to make this one a big E for Uncle John's. Right now, the home of the congratulation corner, Smitty's in Albert Center.
Smitty's in St. Albert Center.
Because you deserve to drive a Honda.
Don't be counted out. Pick up today's journal for more details.
FM 105.